As you can see, it snowed last night. We've got about 2 inches. I opened the gate for the ducks and the geese, but they didn't go out. They decided to stay in. They've got it pretty well packed down where they're at. I did have something come in last night and kill one of my ducks. And I have to bury it yet. Kind of hard to do in the snow. But I have no idea what came in here. The only tracks I found this morning were deer tracks and some of the chicken tracks and a cat track. Our cat. So whatever got our duck during the night had to have flown in, and it got one of the Swedish blues. Yes, and I am going to get a building built for them. About trying to figure out where I want to put the building. I've thought of several different areas, but I'm not sure if I want to put it like right about in here maybe and extend the duck pen out another 8 feet this way from here, from where I'm standing to where the fence is there, and then around those trees and up against that building, and then put a building out here somewhere, maybe about here where I'm at, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm wanting the building to kind of face the south, the openings, but it's kind of hard because I have the pump house there and I have to keep that area here open so that when I have to have the re-drilled or pump pulled out and put a new in or whatever, I have room for the truck to come in here and be able to do that. So it's going to be kind of tricky. But the ducks are doing okay out here in the snow. The 2 females, the Scovies, are over there. The duck geese are up here up against the fence. And nobody's gone out. Nobody's gone out of the duck pen. They've all stayed in. So I don't think they wanted to come out and adventure. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Poor old Henry, he's just barely coming out of his pen. He just walks out his building just far enough to eat, and let's go see what Henry's doing. I think he's outside. We had to put more straw into Henry's pen. I don't know if he's just right here by the front of his pen. He's eating. You can't see him. He's behind the board. But and I followed all the tracks that were here, and like I said, the only tracks I found were deer tracks and our cat. So the only thing I can think of that it had to have flown in, it had to have been an owl, but these are our cat, Belfie. These are his tracks. Looks like he was over at the neighbors out in the back field. The turkeys and the ducks. We're getting a little sunshine here and there. It's about 33 degrees right now. I'll have to bring some more water out here to these guys. I'll feed them one more time. But nobody's left the building to play, so I am going to have to put more lights out here. If it's the owls that are coming in here, I'm going to put more lights out. I have that one light over there, but I think I'll put a light on the building, that building there, to where it shines here. And a couple of more lights. I got a couple of more lights I can put out here. I'd like to be able to put one on that tree like that, to where the sun would. Because I think I can put a light out here maybe, and where the solar panel would get the sun. Yeah, you guys are ready for more water. Yeah, I'll have to get you some more water. I think I'm going to do this whole entire pen differently. Actually, I think I might just move the ducks and stuff over here across the way. Got our new solar system, and it's working. Yeah, I wandered all these trails, and the only ones that they were Belfie's trail, cat, and the chickens, Batman's trail, and then we had some deer that came through here. See, that's Batman's trail. And this is me, and this is my trail. Came over and wiped the snow off of the panel, off of the solar panel. But there's the new solar system. And I tested it, and it was working. So that's a good sign. All the chickens and ducks are in here. I feed the ducks, these chickens here, this group here. I also feed them in their building, so they have feed in their building so that they can go in there when it's snowing and raining and have their feed still yet. And I also feed them underneath that building. As you can see, this one little hen is laying in the sun. The other ones are in there in the building. It's a little warmer in that building, that little building there, because the sun is shining on it, so it kind of keeps it warm. And you can see the ducks. Those two Muscovies. Now the one that has her foot up is because her foot probably got a little cold, so she's holding it up. They have blood that goes through their feet. It goes in and out of their feet, goes back up into their leg and comes back down. So it's warm, but sometimes they do get a little chillier, and they'll bring a foot up, or they'll lay on their feet and keep them warm. She can go inside the building. There's no sense in her standing out here. I mean, if her foot's cold, she can go in the building, and they have gone in the building. They do go in the building. But I think she's after the sun right now. Yes, they like the sun too when it gets cold out. And this wind doesn't make it any better. We are having a winter weather storm advisory. Now, we didn't get as much snow as they did south. And what's really funny is south of us, the elevation goes up. North of us, the elevation goes down. Kind of backwards. The elevation's supposed to go down as you go south and go up as you go north, but it doesn't here. In this area here in Central Oregon, everything's backwards here. As you go south, the elevation goes up. As you go north, the elevation goes down, and we're probably 1,000 feet lower here than they are south of us. And I think they're about almost 800 feet lower north of us. So, yeah, we're backwards here in Central Oregon. And the turkeys are in the snow, but they also have a building to go into. They have a roost that they can get up on, so they don't have to be in the snow. So that's a little bit of what's going on today in this cold winter day. Like I say, our new solar system power is working. It's just I've got to get more lights over there where the ducks are and keep the owls out of there. I need to put more lights here too. They say lights will help keep the owls out. So I'm going to put some more lights out here as well. And I'll figure out if I can't get a light over there on that tree, another one on that building. And maybe put a couple more posts out there. Wood posts to put a couple of lights on and light that whole area up pretty good. With some solar lights. Anyway, please subscribe. Push the notification bell. Push the like or not like button. And make a comment. Let's check these tracks over here. I think these are just deer tracks over here. Or Belfie's tracks. They might be Belfie's tracks. No, these are deer tracks. These are just deer. You can tell by the way they drag their feet. When they drag their feet, those are deer. This is the deer trail. They drag their feet in the snow. So you can see it's just a deer track. Anyway, please subscribe. Push the notification bell. Push the like or not like button. Make a comment, and we'll catch you on the flip side.